everybody, it's Stephanie from Urban Cream Pie. Welcome back to Naomi. So in our last video we carved our own rubber stamp and it turned out really cool. Here, I've got a couple of them. Got a couple of them here. Here's the one that we carved on the video. There's the final stamped image and I've got it mounted onto a wood block now. And there's the other one that I made before. Okay, but these are well, actually they're kind of big, but they're smaller images. And so a lot of times I like to use background stamps. And background stamps I think are probably some of the most expensive stamps out there, just simply because they're large and of course they're I think they probably take work to make. I watched a video on YouTube, and I think it was Hero Arts and how they made their stamps. And I think they have like one machine that does something, and the rest of it's all done by hand. So I understand why stamps cost as much as they do. It's just that sometimes it's just not in my budget to run out and buy whatever I want. So before in the video, I was talking about how you know, you can't always just get up and run out and buy the exact stamp that you want, or sometimes it's not in the budget to run out and buy a set of stamps. It's not that they're ungodly expensive, it's just sometimes it's not there. So I looked for a bunch of different ways to do stamps and we carved the rubber, but the other thing that I was looking for was how to do some fairly inexpensive background stamps. And I thought, and then I got on YouTube and watched a bunch of videos, and I came up with this fun foam answer. And this is just a piece of black, thin fun foam. I get this for 89 cents for an 8x11 sheet. Or no, 89 cents for a 12x12 sheet when it's not sticky on the back. And so at my local Hobby Lobby or Michael's or whatever store I'm at. And then I was in the dollar store this week and they had these bags of foam stickers. And they were in all different shapes and the like. There was farm animals and wild animals and this, that, and the other thing. But I thought these would be kind of neat to give this a shot. And so I got these for $1 a bag. And there's 120 pieces in this one. And there's 200 pieces in this one. So lots I have got plenty to make as many stamps as I want, as many different ways as I want. So I picked those up, and we're going to use the butterflies and bugs this time around. I'm just going to cut this open because I'll put it in a different container when we're done. Okay, and so this has butterflies, bugs, and flowers, it looks like. But I want to build a background stamp that's butterflies. So I'm going to take my piece of fun foam, which by the way, lost a butterfly, flew away. Which by the way, I've cut down to fit a block of wood that I found in the garage. This is like a pre-cut medallion. My husband's probably got a use for this, and I'm going to get killed for you. No, he does not do that. He won't kill me. He might be angry with me though for using this medallion. But anyway, I've cut down this piece of fun foam to fit the back of this block because that's what I want to be my stamp handle. So that's that. So now really all that's left to do is figure out how I want my stamp to look. And the cool thing with this is that I can kind of put some butterflies off the edge because we can just cut them off with scissors. This stuff cuts like really easily. And oh look, I've got some dragonflies too. Do I want it all butterflies or do I want some dragonflies? I think I just want this one all butterflies. So let's just stick with butterflies on this one. Let's find some more butterflies. Butterflies. Okay. And I'm going to do some going off the edge. And I want to keep them kind of fairly close together because this is a background stamp. And use kind of different kinds here. Let's see, this guy can go in here like, no, oh wait, he doesn't have to be right side up. He could be going this way, just like this guy can be going this way. He can be flying off the stamp. So, you know, it's just the cool thing about this is that you can put these any way you want to. You build your own background and, you know, do it the way that you want it to look. So let's see, we'll put him flying off here. And I want some more of these kind of pointy. See, there's like round wings and pointy wings, and I don't have a bunch of pointy wings, so I'm going to put some pointy wings on there along with the round wings. Well, shoot, now I can't find any wings. Let's see, where's a round winged one? Okay, here we go. And I'm going to put a round winged one there, and it's kind of blank right there. I don't like that. All right, let's just move them around a little bit because I think we've kind of... Okay, so now I pretty much know where I want my butterflies to be. And the awesome thing about this is that they are stickers. Yay! So we can just peel them right off and stick them. So I'm going to peel the backs off of all of these and stick them onto my stamp the way that I want them. And then we'll come back and give it a shot. Okay, so we've got all the butterflies stuck. And as you can see with this one, I put it on and it was touching this one, and I didn't like that. So it's pretty forgiving. It lets you pick it back up pretty easy. And I didn't realize that these wings were sort of split, but that doesn't matter. I mean, it just kind of gives it a neater look, I think. So what I'm going to do now is flip it over and trim off the pieces of butterfly that I left hanging over the edge. And ew, just sticky, sticky, sticky. So I'm just going to get these trimmed off. Alright, so we got all our sticky little pieces off the ends now. We're going to flip it over and voila! We have a cool butterfly background stamp. That is awesome. Okay, well let's hope it stamps as awesome as it kind of looks right now. And, oh look, that split wing is causing me some difficulties here. We'll snip this off. Okay. All right. So that's pretty neat. I think it would actually be kind of hard to stamp. It's not like the speedball stuff. It's not quite as stiff. So I'm going to go ahead and let's, I'm just using Elmer's Craft Bond All-Purpose Glue. I use this on a lot of stuff, and it works really good. It dries clear, but you can still see it. But it stays flexible after it dries, which is the big thing in most cases with card making, is that we don't want our cards to be stiff as a board. If we did, we'd put wood on them. Okay, and sometimes we do. All right, so let's just get this on here. And we're gonna have to let this dry a little bit before we mess with it. So we will come back once we've let it dry for a little bit. But hey, I think it's looking good. And we'll give it a shot here in just a few. Okay, and we're back, and our stamp is dry. The glue is dry. And so we're gonna give this a try. And I've just got some Jim Holtz Distress Ink here in Barn Door. I wanted to do it in kind of a bright color so we could see how it turns out. And I'm just smushing it on here just like you would a big store-bought background stamp. And we are going to just, I'm just going to ink it up really good because I think this foam is probably going to suck some of the ink in. All right, but let's give it a shot and see what we get here. Just turn it over and straight down. And we'll just press on the whole thing because I'm not sure how absolutely flat this block is. All right, and 1, 2, 3. Oh, check it out. I didn't obviously press good along the whole thing, but this could be kind of a neat design, you know, just sort of some ink where you want it and some ink not there, just depending on what you're going for. But I think we made a pretty cool background stamp. Turned out really well. So that's it for now. Thanks very much for coming and hanging out with me. I hope you decide that you want to give this a try because it's pretty darn cool. Maybe not as cool as the carving one. I think I like the carving one better. But this is pretty cool too. And it's something you can do with kids and young kids because there's not a whole lot of sharp implements involved. These are stickers and it's just kind of fun. And you could probably do a stamp this size with paint. Just as easy as you could do it with an ink of some type. But it's a fun project and I hope that you do give it a try. So that turned out really cool. And thanks for coming and hanging out with me today. Hope to see you again on the next video. Don't forget to subscribe so you don't miss any of the fun. And we will talk to you later.